U.S.B My Nation channel.
Hello, greetings. This is U.S.B My Nation channel, where we talk about social, faith, and politics. We say thank you to all our subscribers, to those that have subscribed to our channel, the new ones, the old ones, and all Umuchukwu Kikabiama, Umife, those that we are called and they are doing the needful. To our elite squad, to our government, especially, remember this month is the month to honor our fallen heroes, as many continue to fall. In this video, it is not a joyful one at all, as it has never been any that is joyful, because we have to defend our independence. Unfortunately, the fight we are in now is the toughest of it, is the fight of the household enemies. This video may take long, but I have to say what I have to say anyway. The household enemies of the people of the United States of Biafra are the problem we have right now. And they are not even many. One thing is clear. We have redeclared the independence of the United States of Biafra, and no one living can take it away from us. Another thing is clear. The Nigerian terrorist government are not alone in this game. They are also working with some international communities, those that talk about human rights, but respect no human rights when they come to Africa. This thing is already out of hand. Watch what they have done in the north, they did in the south, in the west, they are now in the east. And we are not going to allow them. No wonder any country that fought a war does not allow their saboteurs to breathe. There is a reason for that. Because when you allow saboteurs, then your life is in a very big mess and a very big risk. The United States of Biafran saboteurs are not so many. They are mediocre saboteurs because they ask for bread. If you don't give them, they forgot that when they sabotage the land, that their own family is right inside there. That when the enemy comes, the enemy is not going to ask the names or the faces. Even then, if the enemy meets them, that their life is already gone. They will quickly forget it because they work only for their stomach and they cannot see beyond their nose. This is why sabotage in military cannot be condoned. When you are a military man and you offend and you are given a punishment and they see you as a sabotage, that will be your end. It is in all militaries, whether there is war or no war, because sabotage destroys a nation. And as a people, the more we understand this, the better for us. And for you that is not a military person, you are not in the security, but you are there. They gave you 10,000, you point hand at one person's family to say this one. Remember, when they finish with that one, they are coming for you. I am saying this because time has come when all Biafrans in the zoo will look for these people that are our problem. Starting from Udele and his like. They cannot outweigh Biafrans. And Biafrans are everywhere. If really Biafrans are seeing the problem they are into, I know my people, to hunt them down is not a problem, because self-defense is allowed. And hunting the person that come to hunt you is part of your self-defense. Because if you don't hunt them that come to hunt you, of course they will hunt you and destroy you. So it is high time now that we, the United States of Biafra citizens, will rise up to what has come to us in the midst of our own. Whether they are your family members or your brothers or your sisters, remember, when it comes to sabotage, it has no boundary. Because when it sabotages your neighbor, tomorrow will be your own. And that your sabotage brother or sister will not be there even to save you. And you will go for it. That is why, as a family, as a community, as a state, or as a federal, you don't condone the spirit of sabotage. What we have seen in Owerri is heartbreaking. And we know that the useless Fulani terrorists, when they come, they only come to break our hearts. That is why they are called terrorists, because they only terrorize you to break your heart. And breaking your heart is to break your will. But we are unbreakable. And this is the time for Biafrans to stand up and show that unbreakable spirit. Men are still there. Be a man. Do not allow Hope Uzodima and the international community to take over Owere, to take over any part of Biafra land. Every community in Biafra land, this is the time for you to rise up. You don't die twice, it's once. I mean, it's better you fight and die than you die like a coward. That was the spirit we started this struggle with, before DOS betrayed their mother and their father. Time has come when all Biafrans will take this matter more serious than ever. If you are sabotaging because you are not giving bread, if you are sabotaging because you think that the United States of Baiafra is Nigeria, then you want it to be run like Nigeria, as a mediocre that you are making the biggest mistake of your generation. In the sense that you are not sabotaging Dr. Ngozi Orebeze. Neither are you sabotaging those that are not there. You are only sabotaging yourself, your family, your friends, and your relatives. Whether you are Udele, living in Abuja, your relatives are not living in Abuja. Your maternal people are not living in Abuja. And it's time that Biafran people will take this serious, because we say that Ofonye Anahe Shiroha. These Ofonye people has cooked enough. And the earlier we stop them, the better for everyone. But if it is for the independence of the United States of Biafra, my dear, it is here to stay. The problem we have is that you, as a community, you, as a citizen, has to be alive to enjoy it. And for you to be alive, you have to wait for those that you did not invite and they have come on their own by the help of the international community and the government of Nigeria with sabotages of our own people to destroy you. Destroy them before they destroy you. It is allowed. It is called self-defense. This is the moment of self-defense as never before in the land of the whole United States of Biafra nation. The people must rise. We saw how they were destroying our brothers and sisters that we are in the elite squad. They are shooting some, they are arresting, even those that didn't do anything. This is the time to show the spirit of Biafra. They cannot outweigh us if only we can wake up for our slumber. Because time will come when we wake up, already they have taken charge. We must not allow them. We know they are in our midst. We know they live in our communities. We know that one for a long time. Even when Mazi Simon Ekpa was there. But they were not able to cough because the people were watching. And this time around, it is now our own people showing them the route. So the sabotage and the enemy we have, the greatest enemy we have, are those our own people that will come from Abuja or elsewhere or within us to point hands. We must make sure this time that that hand is not standing to point. That is the only way to defend ourselves and the best way to keep yourself alive. You must not allow this news to go further than this. This is the time for every Biafran, whether you are in Owerri, whether you are in Anambra, to get up. And when you get these people, you don't need to show camera. You do them what you do to your brothers and sisters that didn't do anything. They are criminals, and the criminals among us working for the government, they will get our brothers and sisters that didn't do anything because they were sent to destroy us. They will start showing them in camera, destroying them. But when they get the real criminals, they will start speaking language. This is not the time. This is the time of Operation Pull the Grass. Operation Pull the Grass, because if not, the grass will take over your house. This is the time to pay good attention to your security. If you don't pay good attention to your security in the land of the living, your security will watch you go down in the land, to the land of the dead. Which one are you? Which one do you prefer? To die like a coward or to put a fight? At least see one of your enemies down before you. I tell you, these people sabotaging us, if we go after them, sabotage will stop, no matter how much they pay them. The Fulani is not sabotage because their sabotage don't see the next day. This is the time for us to apply that. These people that came in, they were uninvited, they were paid by the international communities and the government of Nigeria. And we have redeclared our nation. We are not Nigerians. This is the time for us to put that fight with them. Somebody telling you that your government will not fight because it is international community. Not on this one. Not in this one. We all, as citizens of the United States of Biafra, must rise up to defend ourselves, knowing that if you are sabotaging and thinking you are sabotaging Dr. Ngozo Rabeze, or you are thinking you are sabotaging the government of the United States of Biafra, or you are thinking you are sabotaging to show the people that nothing is happening, that people are dying, I tell you, you are only digging your own grave, because you will be the next victim. My people, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe. This is very emergency that I have to say it right now, because I am seeing the news that what is happening in Owere and what has been happening around the Biafra land, especially the last one that happened in Obinze. It is so heartbreaking, but we cannot be broken. Our spirit, we must not allow them to break our will, because our will remains that we are independent from the zoo called Nigeria, and we cannot succumb to the supermarket of the British for them to use us what they like. Whether they are Hope Uzodima, whether they are Soludo, whether they are international community, we have not offended anyone. And where we are is our bona fide right. And we must stand to defend that land. Thank you so much. Remember, share this video. This time is not a time of comments. Bring your comments, but most importantly, to speak to those at home, to be prepared and wait for them. As for them that are coming to take your life, they also does not want to go. So it's either you take their own, or they will take your own, because it is a time of self-defense. And we must defend ourselves, because the house is ours. It will be too cowardic for what happened in Turkey, in Turkey, yes, to happen in Biafra land. Because we know that Turkey is helping them, bringing the system. Nigeria is bringing the system, has brought the system of apartheid in our own nation. Turkey is one side helping them. International community, France and others, they are all inside this mess, helping them. It is only us that will stand up for us and save our own life, because they all know what is going on. And I use this opportunity to plead with the government of the United States of Biafra, led by President Donald Trump, the only man that is still standing for the voiceless, to do the needful. Recognize Biafra when it is still time. Not when all of us are gone. We just need your voice. We just need your tweets. Leave the rest for us. That is all what we ask for you. Just recognize us and allow us to fight our fights, because these people cannot defeat us. We just need that. When I remember the story where you said that your mother gave you the Bible, and you never forget about that, about Christians till this moment, your mother sowed a seed on you that the kingdom of God must be protected on earth. And we are the children of God that the darkness of this world want to pull out. When you talk about the Christians in Nigeria, it's the Biafrans. Every other one is a chaff. They eat with both mouths. I am telling you, it is the fact. So if you really want to save Christians in that British supermarket called Nigeria, you first save the Biafrans. And the Biafrans will see to save other Christians. And this is how it has to work, and it will work. Please, the administration of the United States of Biafra, of America, led by President Donald J. Trump and his cabinet, please, this is the time for your tweet to go for Biafrans. This is the time we are waiting for. Do not wait for when we fall, because when they finish, they are really coming to you. France is already gone for them. They know. They are already in charge in France. I know you will not like to see your children facing these monsters, or seeing your children, these monsters, making the law of the United States of America. And that is why we all did not want to see, because these children of darkness cannot come and rule in the light of God. Thank you so much. Share this video. The needful must be done by all of us. If you can bring money, bring money. If you can fight them because you are at home, fight them. Fight them with anything. Even pepper you can fight them with. Now is the time to use your brain. Do not sleep deep. Wait for them. No matter their AK, whatever. Soludo started with our native doctors and the people that God has opened their eyes to see, to eliminate, because they are enabling them to come and do what they have sent them to come and do. It is time to call on Chukwuoke Obioma. It is also time to use the brain that Chukwuoke Obioma gave you and use whatever Chukwuoke Obioma has created for you to use to protect yourself. This is the moment of truth. If you don't tell yourself the truth, nobody will tell you. Thank you so much. And the war is not just on, it's on our doorsteps. And who will fight it? I and you. That is what it is. It's only a tree that hear that it will be cut down and still stand. Human beings cannot hear that they will be cut down and still stand and only talk. You will use your number 6 and defend yourself. Thank you so much.